Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech Guru. In this video, I'm going to talk about what are the top 3 advantages of using the Realme GT Neo 2. Yes friends, I've been using this device for the past 8 days of usage and I'm getting plenty of comments asking me to make a video on what are the advantages do you think which is actually worth of buying this smartphone. That's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video. And these are the 3 advantages friends which a lot of users actually will notice as soon as they start using this Realme GT Neo 2. I can definitely say that. The first advantage of this Realme GT Neo 2 is the battery backup and the charging speed. This is a major biggest advantage of this phone. You know, this phone can actually get a screen on time up to close to 8 hours of time. Yes, so up to 8 hours I did get with the I think normal to medium kind of usage. So I'll try to show you the screen on time as well. As you can clearly see friends, 7 hours and 49 minutes of screen on time. I mean close to average. I can definitely expect 6.5 hours as an average. Yes, 6.5 hours. Doesn't matter how much intense kind of testing you do. Even with the 80% battery one's mobile gameplay, this phone was able to last about 7 hours of gaming using the Wi-Fi connection. 7 hours. If you want, you can check this video out. So in the battery backup, this phone is really beast one. I did not expect like this much of huge difference, but I started to see after certain days of usage. So on the day 1 and day 2 I did not notice this much of huge battery backup, but after a couple of discharging and charging cycles, so then I got to understand the screen on time, how much I'm getting in this phone. It's really very good than other smartphones. I can definitely say that. For example, I do have the Poco F3 GT. Okay, the Poco F3 GT also has got the 5000 mAh battery capacity. This phone can get close to I think 6 hours on an average and maximum maybe 7 hours, somewhere around that kind of time. But this phone was able to get more 40 minutes and sometimes 1 hour more than that phone. So this is something to do with the optimization and everything. And the charging speed is another important thing. The phone can actually get charged within close to 35 minutes. So within 35 minutes, if you try to charge from 0 to 100%, but usually we don't charge from 0 anyway. So we'll try to charge from 20%, somewhere around that. So if you keep that in mind, from 20 to 100%, this can actually charge within 25 minutes of time. So 25 minutes and 27 minutes, that's incredibly fast charging in this phone. That's the one advantage which I can definitely say that in the Realme GT Neo 2. Battery backup and the charging speed is really very amazing in this device. And the next thing is about the haptic feedback. Yes, so for the first time friends, I'm trying to mention this thing as much as possible for a lot of other users, because this haptic feedback is very much strong and very powerful. I did feel in the usage as soon as I start using the device. This is a utmost thing friends. Most of the users they'll take it for granted, but this is a very important thing for me. So I will definitely get really good tactile feeling when I'm trying to type on this keyboard. If you are the user of this Realme GT Neo 2, you will definitely appreciate how much difference with the other Realme phones versus this phone. Because right now I do have plenty of other Realme phones, Realme GT Master Edition and even the Realme GT as well. So Realme GT, Realme X1 Max. So when I compare with those, this haptic feedback motor is slightly different. That's what I did feel. It's really very strong. It's very powerful. I can actually hear the sound as well of this haptic feedback motor. That much powerful it is. So it's kind of close to iQOO 7's haptic feedback. iQOO 7 also has got same kind of haptic feedback. It's really powerful. And the third and most important thing is about the connectivity in this device. So that's also another thing you should definitely take it as serious regarding the Wi-Fi connection or maybe the 4G place. So I did not have any kind of issues with this device regarding the Wi-Fi connection. Is very much strong signal in this device. So connectivity wise, no issues for me in the Realme GT Neo 2. Apart from these things, plenty of other things like camera is pretty normal. Display is also nothing much special to talk. It's kind of decent, nothing much special. That's what I'm not mentioning. There are a couple of other things like design is also nothing much special, but speakers also nothing much special. So overall, these are the few things which I did feel of addressing to you all, which makes this phone really unique from other Realme phones. So connectivity wise, maybe yes, other phones also may have the same kind of good thing, connectivity, but haptic feedback and the battery backup and the charging speed is really fast in this phone. And one more thing, even with the mobile hotspot, you can actually share even with the Wi-Fi 6 capabilities as well. You can actually do the hotspot with the Wi-Fi 6. So connectivity wise, that's a future-proof option. It's definitely a decent one. I can say that. So these are the main strongest points for this device: battery backup and the charging, connectivity. These two are like very strong points. Like every phone has their own strongest point, right? So for example, Moto H20. less weight, and stock Android experience. These two things are really strong in this device. No one can ignore that. Same thing, even with other phones also, every phone will have its own strong points. So this phone has got its own strong point: battery backup, haptic feedback, and connectivity. So these are the three advantages which are just mentioning to you. So it doesn't matter what kind of Wi-Fi you connect, 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz, the transmit link speed will be always higher. It's really good to have this kind of flexibility, and even the dual Wi-Fi acceleration option is also present here, as you can see, where you can use the two Wi-Fi network at same time connecting, and in this way you'll be able to speed up the Wi-Fi connection as well slightly. That's also another advantage in the Realme GT Neo 2. And future-proof option, more 5G bands. So these are the quick things, friends, about the Realme GT Neo 2. In case if you are not aware, I thought of mentioning here. Display and the camera are pretty decent, so there's nothing much specialty to talk about those displays and the camera things. That's the reason I did not talk, but I can try to show you the couple of screen on time which I did capture during this time of usage. You can see my Wi-Fi speed is always good with this kind of Realme phones, and let me to show you a couple of screen on times which are taken the screenshot, so you know exactly how much screen on time you can actually expect in this device. You can see, friends, this is with the intense kind of testing, very much intense. So like doing all the benchmark test and all the Geekbenchmark, all the benchmark experiments which I did do, you can see how much screen on time we got. Even with this kind of heaviest usage also, the screen on time is really good. That's one thing. And let me show you the another screen on time. 59 minutes of the battery percentage and 3 hours 7 minutes of the screen on time which is available. You can see non-stop usage continuously with the dual SIM card slots. Even with the overnight battery draining test details as well, 2% got drained in the overnight draining test from 59 to 57. So 2%. So overnight draining is also not that much happening in this device. So overall for me, I did not experience very much overnight draining test. And this is another screen on time which I got 6 hours and 24 minutes, 21% of the battery left with a dual SIM card. So whenever you try to see this kind of 6.5 hours, that means I did use the extreme conditions only. 41% and 4 hours and 35 minutes of screen on time. As you can see, when the list goes on. So battery backup and the charging speed, perfect. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you feel like addressing any kind of advantages, what do you think? So if you have the Realme GT Neo 2, what are the main advantages for you? For me, battery backup and the charging speed first priority, second haptic feedback. These two are really very much stronger, and third connectivity. So let me know in the comment section below, friends, what do you think about your phone? What is your favorite specifications or favorite thing about this device? So display, maybe big screen, but if the phone has got 600 Hz touch sampling rate, that could be really huge advantage over other phones. But unfortunately, by default we are getting only 300 Hz touch sampling rate. Doesn't matter how many updates the Realme send us, still I don't think it will be anywhere close to 600 Hz. But anyway, I thought just addressing to you, it doesn't make any kind of huge impact, but I'm just like trying to let you know what is happening at this moment. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.